1-on-1, and today we're going to be playing some more MLB The Show. Well, we're going to be out of the MVP race now because we were not in the race. I mean, we might be able to come back, but yeah, I probably lost like every award possible. But because, I mean, we can get back, but I mean, we got hurt last episode. Oh, it didn't save. Oh, wait, now it's just gonna go through everything. Yeah, I gotta do it this way, unfortunately. So, the long, painful road to this. Missing the All-Star. Yeah, because we got hurt breaking our arm. Team's doing good though, like surprise. Okay, besides that,
a player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Yeah, I'll be out for a few games, so we have a few more games to wait. First day back in the lineup. So 2 games out. We are in the wild card though, so this is played out exactly how it was last time, so it's not like anything changed. But we are back in the lineup for the first time since early July.
MLB The Show's cup. Stepping into the box, Joshua Gibbons. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They were losers last time.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have any rehab assignment, because I probably wouldn't have done the full health thing with the minor leagues.
After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
7-game road trip.
In front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Popped up, so our first at-bat back is an out. It might take us a bit to get back into the swing.
So striding in, Joshua Gibbons. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time.
The thing is, we're back at a perfect time now.
Better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2.
I didn't realize I was going to drop that much.
Lays off.
2-2
now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
This is hit
Get the fuck out of here, please.
O'Neal looks up.
And welcome back, home run.
Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
For the 36th home run of the season.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang.
Standing in, Joshua Gibbons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's
So clearly we did not miss anything.
Move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to.
Because I'm like, breaking news, oh god, he's back.
The set and the 1-0. And he sends it the other way toward right center.
Just missed.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
I mean, I had enough contact on it, but I just didn't have enough speed.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start things out against
Yeah, okay, the Cardinals are a good team, but
into the right side. And that's
okay, I kind of caught that, but
on to open up the inning.
As we take a look at the pitch count,
but the thing is,
see that it's not that high, but
it doesn't let you go back.
The heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Alright, so I'm really not doing anything defensively. And I probably just hit a 3-1 jack.
Joshua Gibbons, he flew out in his last at-bat. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Okay, what do you expect? I haven't hit since
And a check
July. Like, I am...
And it's ruled strike 2.
out of that groove I was in.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches.
Yeah, so it's going to be a struggle, I think, coming back.
Martin, and that's out number 2.
Which is how our season kind of started. But actually, no, our season started. Okay, can we keep...
for another chance? Joshua Gibbons.
I don't want to be 3 games out.
Trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Yeah, a leadoff hitter, I mean, that's not an intelligent move. You don't put, like, someone that hasn't hit since July or something. Expected to play on the biggest stage.
Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, I just need some time, really, just to get back into the groove I was in.
Strikes, here's the pitch. Liner towards second.
Liner.
Gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go. 7-4 the final finish today.
And then I believe I have a game off, so... yeah, everything's kind of just getting... nothing really changed offensively. We had just had some struggles. Somehow else that injury just silenced our bat. So I go to the player card because now that we're back. 77 games, yeah, like that isn't even a full season. Like a full season is probably about 100. At least. Yeah, especially with how bad we are doing right now. Okay, Reds are on a cold streak. 3 games out, but the thing is, the Brewers are gone. Like, the Brewers are out of the... well, I don't know. No, I believe by... yeah, because the thing is, though, we got to keep our magic... because our magic number is something that we want to change that, like...
Coming to the plate now, Joshua Gibbons. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. And he takes ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
That sounds like the Reds.
Get there.
Throw to first in plenty of time.
Okay, hitting is just not good anymore.
Digging in, Kyle Freeland.
The fuck am I doing playing first?
Asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Now, attempt here. Gibbons is there.
I forgot, yeah, they upped it. Oh my...
in now for the Reds, Michael Ciani.
meaning we have a first baseman probably on the IL.
Down to the right side. And that's by him into right field. For
I'm so not... like, this is what happens when you play out of position.
It's 4-2.
6-6.
Coming to the plate now, Joshua Gibbons. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
Oh, that's mean.
That's part of what makes him successful.
Throw won't get him.
Oh, they're giving him an error for that?
And
the guy just got hit in the freaking foot.
Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, okay, go back to ceiling, because that totally...
Here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
Yeah, now the next guy's gonna walk.
Play. 1 away. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Josh Begley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hard hit ball to short. And that is through into left field. A base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Alright, so the Reds are just trying to play some spoilers, but we want to just...
a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big...
Because we are pretty much guareguared October now. Like, it's very hard to...
Joshua Gibbons. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
And here's a fastball well off the plate inside. On the season, Gibbons is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business.
I don't know if I can recreate the season.
Importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
See it, drive it. Let's go.
2-0 count, and the pitch.
The thing is, like, I was leading the home run race, and then that injury just killed the season.
Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I'll take the first knock of this game.
Settling in now, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
And welcome to not playing your own position.
Ground ball right side. Dozier with a great stop. Nice grab.
Okay, why is the pitcher not covering?
Be scored a single.
That's my question.
Joshua Gibbons. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Because, I mean, okay, if the first baseman dives, it is the pitcher's responsibility to be over.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wait for yours here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That fastball's too much.
And the thing is, though,
what I love right there,
we still renewed the contract, so we don't have to worry about the offseason.
Anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Pitch taken. Several
The thing is, this
below the
season
zone, in fact.
Oh, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
The thing is, when I was injured and stuff, I was able to keep accruing MLB time.
One that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Lifted into center field. Marte.
Okay, we're averaging about 1 hit a game, I think, is about what we're doing.
Ready for another shot now. Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ah, stroke.
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, let's keep it going. Clutch up.
The 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bryant on at first. Nobody out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Clutch up right here.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to short, and that's through for a hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
The left fielder, number 5.
Digging in, Willie Calhoun. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Phegley. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that is off the wall.
Stand up.
One run scores. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
That ball was hit hard. Good job.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joshua Gibbons. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
A little roller toward the hole.
There you go.
Come
on.
Flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 16-12 this evening. The Chicago Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error.
Afternoon base. Into the box now, Joshua Gibbons. He will lead this one off today.
Afternoon for the Cubs. The second baseman, number 20.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul.
First pitch, 12:35.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. This is line to left. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Starling.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he'll try to bunt his way aboard. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there.
Digging in, Joshua Gibbons. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count.
Hey, see it and rip it up
now
there.
The pitch.
See it and rip it. 1-1.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Winker is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Weekly back to the mound. One there.
He's out.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. Stepping up now, Joshua Gibbons. And Ken, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 37 on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there.
Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Baez has it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now with the plate, Joshua Gibbons.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hold up.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. So striding forward now, Kurt Casale. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. To the left side. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that in. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Joshua Gibbons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Slow roller down the third baseline.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Hard on the ground towards short. Galvis has it.
Come on.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Ball's there, and he is out at third. Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
We are under the Stepping in, Joshua Gibbons. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box now, Ian Happ, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
First pitch of the at-bat, and there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And the runner's breaking for third. This is skied out toward right. Myers is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a runner at third here with one gone, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0. Now batting, Eric Hosmer. 1-1.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up. And there's one down now. So a runner at first with one out now, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
Jurickson Profar.
Hit out towards second. Rained to second for one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Joshua Gibbons. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
So two are gone in the Padre fourth. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. And the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll. So digging in now, Joshua Gibbons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here. A solo shot here to left. 38th home run of the season for him. Standing in, Joshua Gibbons. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Let's go right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Back outside. Off that one. Good eye. Okay, find some green, baby. Find some green.
In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now two men in scoring position.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Come on, just blast one.
On the ground is short.
Get out.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let. And in steps Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard him.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
Pitching and stuff, but I mean, believe the Padres are still first place team, so that's very expensive.
Coming to the plate now, Joshua Gibbons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really...
Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. Sent on the ground out to second. Looped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
It's 2-0 now.
Hey, let it rip, let it go.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Quick.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Joshua Gibbons. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left
39th.
field. Gone!
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in the groove right now. My advice.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. No hits to this point. Popped him up. Gibbons is there. 2 gone.
And the Padres are a decent team in this season, so.
Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Joshua Gibbons will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And this is fouled at the plate.
Okay, how many hits? 130. Yeah, it's good.
Here it comes on 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep, so a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile, the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. That's down low, it's ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away. Big spot here, runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Make something happen for us.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Cubbies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The San Diego Padres led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. MLB The Show's now at the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Row, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. In now, Mookie Betts, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the... Striding in, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
The 0-1 pitch. On the second base, this could be 2. In to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Yes. He'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 0-1. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping into the box, Joshua Gibbons. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hendricks has compiled more than 180 innings of work with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Eric
sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in now for San Diego,
Now
Luis
batting,
Camposano.
The catcher, Luis
Here now the 2-2.
Camposano.
The inning as it's sent out to second. Ray. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joshua Gibbons.
Joshua Gibbons.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. Fegley at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Here's the 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there.
And they get him trying to swipe a. Leading off the inning, Ty France, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs. This would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. Past battles with Mike Lee. 7 hits in 14 tries. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joshua Gibbons. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Fouled away.
Come on, baby. See you in time. Hey, get a good one.
Still 1-2. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in to start the 9th, Tommy Pham, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but probable, even when you're at home, to score 3 runs. A closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And he's set down 1 away. 3-0 the final score in this one today. The Cubs. We are under the... Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So in now for Chicago, Joshua Gibbons. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Fouled off. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Now in the box, Joshua Gibbons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hey, great at that.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there.
You do a rip on it, huh?
Now the 0-2, and a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ready now for Baltimore, Bill Hermanson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right. We move into the middle innings with no score. By now, one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
The 0-1 offering. Ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Robinson has got it, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joshua Gibbons. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Here we go now. Come on now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps...
Joshua Gibbons will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
The batter, number 9.
And that brings up Javi Baez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Mountcastle is there, 2 down. Into the box, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. And that's a special home run. Mookie Betts continues to add to his major league total. That's the So coming to the plate, Ramon Urias. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Urias.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the one. Ground ball to second. This could be. There's one. Out. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. In now for the O's, Bill Hermanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very interesting so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Vagabundo, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this.
Digging in to try it again, Joshua Gibbons. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hard hit ball to second. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ready now, Javier Baez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. The 1-2. There he goes. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. On to first, and they get the double play. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Chicago Cubs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Afternoon base. Digging in now, Joshua Gibbons. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So now the Orioles. Striding into the box, Joshua Gibbons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him.
Striding in once again, Ryan Mountcastle. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready once again, Joshua Gibbons. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 41st home run of the year for him as they take the lead 4-3.
There are certain guys in every lineup that.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Orioles. Number 38, Nathan.
It's on the ground out to second. He's right there. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Joshua Gibbons.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Fernandez, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
2-2 the count. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Standing in, Bill Hermanson.
The second baseman, Bill Hermanson.
Hung on and grounded out towards second. Right to him. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs. So striding in, Joshua Gibbons. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes has to retreat to the track, but he has it to 7-5. How today's comes to an end. The Cubbies.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball.
Let's play ball.
Up next for the Buccos, number 27. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. One there to Abreu for the big double play.
Play ball.
So stepping in, Joshua Gibbons. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to third.
Get down,
He's got it,
slide.
and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in, Colin Moran, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. On his way on, but this is popped up. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. Ready for another chance, Randy Arozarena. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. The inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. The next Cub up, Joshua Gibbons. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Good job. Way to rip.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. And now the runner's trying for third. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down. Settling in now, Joshua Gibbons. And their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Center fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 42 on the season, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 34, Will Craig.
Line, but hop. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Joshua Gibbons. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. In his career, Gibbons is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game,
1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Grounded to first.
Get down. Go.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Chicago Cubs get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another. So here's Adam Frazier, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Sent on the ground out to second. Ray. And that's the second out. In now, Joshua Gibbons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Joshua.
High and deep to right center. Arozarena has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Arozarena is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Joshua Gibbons. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. Coming to the plate now, Joshua Gibbons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, let her rip.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Cubs took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. No runs, 5 hits, no errors.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Mike Leake. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Chicago Cubs. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up. Into the box now, Randy Arozarena, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Randy.
Second. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. Digging in, Joshua Gibbons, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning.
Hey, right here, baby.
Has a look, now the pitch.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
Hey, have a rip, like you can.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Digging in, Joshua Gibbons earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Fastball right back to the mound. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. Leading off the inning, Will Craig, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. There are bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Craig. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ground ball, and this should get him out of it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the buck. Stepping up now, Joshua Gibbons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy. All right, come on now. One time.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Arozarena is there. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Joshua Gibbons. First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Gibbons is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the opposite.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Stepping in, Josh Phegley. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far.
Come on, baby,
Hit out towards second. Newman fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good. So So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Donovan Casey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising on this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Will Craig. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here it comes, 0-2.
Base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Pittsburgh, number 46.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. Now at the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Here comes the first pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Come on, big guy, see it. Drive it right here.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
It looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Still 2-2.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Back. Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad. Stepping in, Joshua Gibbons. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman.
Let it rip one
now
time.
here's the pitch.
Gibbons.
Count's 1-0.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
That way to square it up. Great job.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
He's going.
He's running. Driven nicely into the gap.
Boy, nice rip.
Run it hard. Run it hard. You're scoring. You're scoring. You're scoring.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Into the box now, Joshua Gibbons. He singled his last time up. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball. Get out. Slide, slide, slide.
Throw won't get him.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. The 0-1 delivery. Runner goes for second. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Now batting, Austin Hedges. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Acuna digs in now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. To Abreu for the big double play. Digging in and looking for more, Joshua Gibbons.
The second baseman.
All right, your pitch right here, right now. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Your pitch only, huh?
To first.
Come on, slide. Get out. Get out.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 7-1, the final score in tonight's. Chicago, with their 95th win, tops in the division.
Score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joshua Gibbons. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And they'll tag him out near second. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. The 0-2 home. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Joshua Gibbons. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Freeman waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joshua Gibbons.
The first baseman, Joshua Gibbons.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, let's stand up there, huh?
Fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Culberson is there. So up steps Ozzie Albies.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Grounded back up the middle. There's one.
Out.
On to first, and they get them both. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joshua Gibbons.
The first baseman, Joshua.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 5.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Down.
To second for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Freddie Freeman.
Hit to third. He's got it. Dozier.
He's out.
On to first. It's a double play. And another. All set to start the 9th in this one. So digging in now, Joshua Gibbons. He singled his last time up. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna's there for it. 1 away.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for. Standing in, Joshua Gibbons. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Tommy La Stella.
Third baseman, Tommy
On the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Omar Narvaez.
Next for Milwaukee, the catcher, Omar.
In play to the right side of the infield, reined in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is. Now to the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-1.
Outside at 94, one ball and one strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Lifted in the air to right field. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Lorenzo Cain.
Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. The runner scores from second. So another run in to score. And we've seen it. This is at the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Joshua Gibbons.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the...
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 43 on the year for him. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5. At the plate, Keston Hiura. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bit of eyes here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Hitting for the Brewers, number 15, Tyrone.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Joshua Gibbons.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Grounder down the line at third. LaStella has it, and quickly there are 2 away. Tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready. Striding in, Joshua Gibbons. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
7-10.
Let's go now, one time.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a hard liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. At the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Comes set and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Fegley on second. Robinson at first. 2 out in the inning. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Navarez. And that ends the inning. Now on the box. And that'll bring it. Digging in once again, Joshua Gibbons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
Hey, let's go
A
now.
1 pitch on its way. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Liner towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1-2, here it comes. Hit second. To second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and a side. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping into the box, Joshua Gibbons. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Hard on the ground toward short. Arcia gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Leading off the inning, Joshua Gibbons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
This is foul right side. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
1 time right now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So in now for Chicago, Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him.
Into the box, Joshua Gibbons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Hey, see you try.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
And that runner will go no further than second as they're on.
Your attention, please.
So coming to the plate, Joshua Gibbons. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Joshua Gibbons.
3 runs already home here. Hops this one up. Chavez is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Joshua Gibbons. He's 1 for 4 for the game, and he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Now at the plate, Willie Chavez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not chipper at top from both sides of the
slide and a stop by Byatt. On there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Chicago set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Adbert Alzolay wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching it. Daniel Mengden will do the pitching in front of them. Ready now, Joshua Gibbons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Joshua Gibbons.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit high and deep to right center. And this one bounds around against the wall. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
3-1 to him now.
Let it fly up there, huh?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Daniel Mengden, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looped out toward third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. Hit hard on the ground to the right. LeMahieu with a great stop. Got him. Digging in now, Joshua Gibbons. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. So striding in, Will Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. There's Baez. Second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Cody Bellinger.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is last
bid
for the 7th here. Striding in once again, Joshua Gibbons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Like, we're trying to bid for a World Series here now.
The 1-0.
Gone!
And there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone.
Clutch home run here. 2-1 to give us the lead here in the 7th.
His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs move out.
First postseason long ball.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track.
Oh, show track on that.
We look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
I'm at Turk.
Here's Joey Gallo.
Because we have the, at least, unless the Indians.
Top half of the ninth. Ball towards the hole.
I don't know who the top record in the AL is. I'd have to check the brackets.
On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
1 away in the ninth.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this
Taking
point.
game 1 is always the most important.
Hit sharply on the ground.
Because you set the tone for the entire series.
Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Are you kidding me? I gotta do both. Everything?
Max Muncy. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now, in a ground ball, this should do it. And that's through.
Nope, it'll just squeak on through.
He'll get it into second. And he'll be pulled out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love
Cubs leading the series 1-0.
Slugfest. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Yeah, I don't know if they... yeah, you can't play next game for some reason. But right, like, it'll only show like 2 more games left on your calendar, but the game adjusts that way because it doesn't want to like show you all the game. But I mean, there needs to be a way to check out the postseason. I don't know. It might be in standings finally. I haven't played it. This is my first. That was my first playoff game. Standings. So doesn't really matter. Okay. Maybe it's in calendar. I want to know. Like. Okay, so that's our first. Like seriously, I want to. Yeah, no, it shows. Actually, it's showing all 5, which is kind of weird. It's showing all 5 games. So Mets are up 2 games to none. Cleveland is up 1 game to nothing. New York is up 1-0. Cleveland is the best record, so that'd be the only way we're visiting. Dude, down 2-0. So Dodgers come back with their best pitcher.
And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping.
Ah, God damn it.
3. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah,
Quintana.
he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Fielded cleanly,
and we're on the board. Shoot a 1.
Comes in to score.
A simple ground.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Because every hit is actually oh god.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Yeah, every base hit is super vital.
Hey, they weren't going to keep
to a game.
Down for long. That's the ebbs and flows.
Striding into the box, Joshua Gibbons. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Has a look, now the pitch.
Good pitch.
One being able to let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 delivery.
I'm looking for a ball that, because okay, that thing is going across.
He was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Come set, now the pitch.
God damn it!
Toward right center. In comes Bellinger. He gets there.
I'm hoping if we can get that pitcher out of the game, maybe 7th, 8th inning.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket. As you see, ready once again.
Yeah, the brackets, I mean, they're kind of nice to look at just to figure out who's doing what in the league.
Here, this is on the ground to the right.
But the NL has an off day coming, so.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
I mean, you do want to play playoff games. That's the main goal.
Standing in, Joshua Gibbons, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Well off the inside.
They're trying to keep it in here.
Misses for a ball.
Bobby Cox always used to say, "I'm going to put you in positions to be successful." Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Your attention, please.
Oof. 4-run ball game in the 9th.
In play to the right side of the infield. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Joshua Gibbons. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so it'll have to be dealt with carefully here. Jansen comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Fouled off. That was a ball too. Damn. I mean, right now you can just really want to get the run. Something.
Good pitch as he is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer him dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther.
3-2.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very
now, do we get a challenge pitch?
Focus up there at the plate in a 1-run game. He doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Slider.
Do it here as the ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player.
Yeah, no, we do not want to face that starter again, because that's death otherwise. Which... No, because this is only 5 game, yeah, we wouldn't face him again, I don't think. But we want our number 1. Yeah, no, because it'd be game 6, but there is no game 6. Walker Buehler. Okay, so Mets are advanced. It's interesting. So we're the only. So Mets are gonna relax, which makes it a little bit worse for them. Oh, not this crap again.
Leading off the inning, Joshua Gibbons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Fouled away.
Yeah, because you can't make any, like, office moves anymore.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. The relay.
This is going to be costly, isn't it?
And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Trying to create an error, but
baseman DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1.
It's super hard to tell, like, who's got the cannons. Because once you hit that ball, you can't check, so.
This is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for 1.
Slow and developing.
One's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground.
Damn it!
Throw to first.
Because I can't keep contributing like every. This team is. Okay, I gotta go for. I gotta go nuts.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even
come on.
With that.
Like, okay, now we're going for the home run, and that's it. Like,
successful.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And
ball.
A fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases
I mean, it would be
empty here with
clutch as shit to hit another home run.
Now it's swing and miss, and it's tied 1 and 2.
I am not paying attention.
When your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard, he was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Count still at 1 and 2.
He's yet to go up, so I'd assume that's coming.
Hit sharply on
and I grounded out. God freaking damn it.
Muncy gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning.
So unless we please.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe.
Talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
This one. Yep. Dustin May will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Oh, double play ball to second. 1 there to Abreu for the big double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-0 to him now.
Get your pitch.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
I got 3-1. 3
4
balls,
pitches,
1 strike.
all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Batting it, the catcher, number 4, Josh Phegley.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu.
The second base. DJ LeMahieu.
All to second. This could be 2. He's got it. There's 1.
He's out.
Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Line drives on a short hop, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in, Joshua Gibbons. He drew a walk his first time up.
Joshua Gibbons.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey,
the 1-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Come on, big guy, 1 time.
Here's another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Joshua Gibbons, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Here comes the tying run home. The relay, and they come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they have regained the lead here in Game 4. Settling in now, Joshua Gibbons, and their runners at the corners now.
Joshua Gibbons.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch takes this the other way to right, and he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. In now, Josh Begley. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is aboard. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously every...
And the Mets now have to wait the longest time.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Max Muncy.
Anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning.
Batting seventh, the second baseman.
Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Let's go now. What's that?
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So striding in, Josh Begley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To third.
There you go. You're here. You're here.
And there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Jose Quintana, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped him up. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And ready for another shot now, Joey Gallo.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
On to the right side. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side. Bottom of the inning now. The next Cub up, Joshua Gibbons. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. On a line, that's a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late.
this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but
stand up.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
LeMahieu backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 1 for 3.
Here we go now. Come on now. Good job.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. The 3-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gallo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Into the box now. Justin Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. On the ground out to second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Digging in, Joshua Gibbons. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Grounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly, and they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor.
Check-in call from a representative. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. He'll have to try again another time. The player is not content with the way he's being used. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.
Daniel Mengden gets the call. Digging in, Randy Arozarena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Randy Arozarena.
Ground and back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. On to first to complete the double play. So striding forward now, Joshua Gibbons. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Joshua Gibbons.
Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Way to rip, baby. Nice hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Gibbons aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes toward second. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first in time, one away. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Mengden. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runner's on his way to third. And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the books as a caught stealing. Stepping in and... Stepping in.